let's run through who's left out there, and one of them is Kris Bryant, and you're reporting that the Mariners are right there with KB.
Yeah, like the Mariners they're in on KB. So Jerry Dipoto, one of their front office executive, he said that they have an offer out to a premium free agent. I don't know if it's Bryant, but they've poked around on him. They've been doing background work on Bryant for weeks now. And I had one source who knows tell me that it seems like a recruiting pitch to try to bring Kris Bryant to Seattle. I don't know the likelihood of a deal. They're gonna need to recruit him pretty heavily to bring him over to Seattle. But Dipoto wants to win. Like, he's been in a rebuild ever since he ended up coming to Seattle, and like they ended up against all odds competing last year toward the end of the year, even after trading off some of the pieces at the deadline. But Bryant would be a huge addition for them. I think the Philadelphia Phillies are going to end up being in on Bryant. Giants seem like they're probably out, or unlikely, I should say. I think unlikely is a better word for the Giants and Bryant. But like, clearly the Mariners, they want to add a piece of significance, and Adam Frazier was a good start, but they want to have an impact bat in the lineup. Bryant would be that. And I'm also very curious to see what kind of a contract he gets, because there's a lot of mixed opinions around Bryant around baseball, which kind of caught me off guard. So I think Boris may have, he's going to have a challenge trying to get Bryant the deal that he's thought he's going to be getting for years here.
The KB knock in Chicago was that he was not built for this particular market, which I think is ridiculous, but that is out there. And clearly he didn't win over the Giants, as far as them being willing to bring him back at no matter what, even if at all. So Seattle, to me, makes sense from at least how the Cubs were looking at him in the market that he would thrive in. Philly, way better. You'd rather hit baseballs in Philly than in Seattle, but then you're dealing with the Philly fans. So I don't know how KB is looking at this, obviously, but outsider looking in, maybe Seattle's a better fit. Have you heard any of that on KB as far as the personality?
I can't say I have, but I also have not dug in on that personally. So like, and going to the Philly fan base. So like, I'm an Eagles fan, so I understand the Philly fan base, or at least I think so. They're a very tough crowd. But they're also a very passionate crowd. And when you're winning in Philadelphia, I don't know if there's a better place to win, because like that fan base will support you to the day you die.